ever find yourself hitting the rewind button, just to catch those first few seconds of a show. And those aren't just opening credits. They're like miniature works of art. And they set the stage, they build anticipation, and sometimes even tell the entire story without a single line of dialogue. And that tells us to let's dive into some of the most unforgettable television intros ever created. This from the mechanical grandeur of Game of Thrones to the shifting landscapes of Westeros, the intro wasn't just a visual treat, it was a spoiler-free preview of the episodes of key locations. We see that each gear turn and castle rise mirrored the political intrigue unfolding on screen. And Tony Soprano's drive through New Jersey in The Sopranos wasn't just a commute. It was a character study. Their gritty visuals, coupled with Alabama 3's thumping track, immediately established the show's tone, a blend of family life and organized crime. Succession's intro was a masterclass in visual storytelling. Grainy home videos contrasted with New York City's skyscrapers, hinting at the Roy family's wealth, isolation, and the weight of generational trauma. For over 3 decades, The Simpsons has been kicking off each episode with its iconic couch gag and frantic theme song. And it's a tradition that's become as beloved as the show itself. A burst of energy and playful chaos. Mad Men transported viewers to the stylish yet turbulent 1960s with its silhouette falling past vintage advertisements. The imagery set to RGD2's track captured the era's allure and the fragility of the American dream. That Stranger Things knew how to create mystery. Neon red letters forming the show's logo against a grainy black background paired with a synth-heavy score instantly evoke the eerie atmosphere of 1980s horror and sci-fi. Will Smith rapping the story of how he ended up in Bel Air. Iconic. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's theme song wasn't just catchy. It was a perfect encapsulation of the show's premise and early 90s hip-hop culture. Could there be any more iconic hand claps? Friends understood the power of community and lightheartedness, and its intro perfectly captured that spirit, inviting viewers into the lives of 6 unforgettable characters full. The X-Files dared to ask the question. The truth is out there. The haunting theme music and grainy images of UFOs set the stage for a series that explored the paranormal and challenged our perceptions of reality. Twin Peaks created a hypnotic atmosphere with its slow pacing, dissolved transitions, and melancholic score. It was a prelude to the surreal mystery that unfolded in the small town of Washington. Breaking Bad's intro was short, punchy, and brilliantly symbolic. The periodic table elements and green smoke hinted at the transformation of Walter White, foreshadowing the dark path he would take. Westworld blurred the lines between humanity and technology. The construction of synthetic bodies set to a haunting piano score raised questions about what it means to be alive. Dexter masterfully used visual irony. Mundane morning routines framed like acts of violence underscored by playful music established the show's dark and twisted premise. Cowboy Bebop blasted onto the scene with an explosive jazz track and dynamic visuals. It was a stylish and energetic intro that set the tone for a groundbreaking anime series. True Detective set a somber mood with gothic country music and double exposure photography. It hinted at the dark and complex investigation that would unfold in the Louisiana Bayou. Uh, uh, Severance presented a surreal office environment, distorted and fragmented, or speed, I guess. The visuals mirrored the psychological trauma of the show's premise, raising questions about identity and control. BoJack Horseman captured the show's themes of depression and superficiality with a static protagonist drifting through a chaotic world. And it was a poignant and visually striking intro. Um, Peacemaker surprised everyone with a choreographed dance routine set to glam rock. It was a hilarious and irreverent intro that established the show's unique tone. Yellow Jackets combined vintage camcorder footage with occult symbols to create a haunting and unsettling atmosphere. It hinted at the dark secrets and trauma that would be revealed. The Office captured the mundane reality of office life with gray shots of Scranton and a quirky theme song. It was a relatable and endearing intro that set the stage for a beloved sitcom schedule involve. It was Cheers created a sense of comfort and belonging with a heartwarming ballad and vintage photographs. It was an invitation to join the regulars at their favorite bar, which was, well, that's Mist Hard, was the first time. And the Batman the Animated Series didn't need any dialogue. And I did, and I was caring more. Uh, it's Art Deco style, heavy shadows, and dramatic score. Told the story of Batman's crusade against crime. It also dark, used kaleidoscopic visuals and haunting music to create a sense of mystery and interconnectedness. It hinted at the complex time travel mechanics and family trees that would be explored. Um, so, which television theme song has a permanent spot on your playlist? Let us know in the comments. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,